Hello everyone, welcome back to the Varcode tutorials. So in the previous video, we have already seen how to create a server inside the Node.js, right? In this video, now I'm going to teach you how we can connect with the MongoDB Atlas. See, when uh, when you started with the MongoDB, you have started with the local server, right? So whenever we are working with the local server, we cannot uh, transfer the data from any third party application to the MongoDB which is running on the local server, right? We need to configure the API, sorry, we need to configure the IP address first. So now for that, MongoDB has provided the MongoDB Atlas. So what you need to do is you need to open one new tab inside your web browser, and you need to go on MongoDB Atlas. You need to go on MongoDB Atlas, right? You don't have to worry. I'm teaching you the MongoDB Atlas from the basics, right? So you will see the first link which is saying that MongoDB Atlas multi-cloud database, MongoDB Atlas cloud platform. So you need to click on this link. Now, when you click on the link, you will move forward to the homepage of the MongoDB Atlas. So that's how the homepage will is going to be, right? So what I have done is I have created a new id so that you can see from the scratch whatever you have to do, like, so I have created this new id with the name of code snips. Now you can just log in with your Google, and you need to use your personal id. Don't use any university or college id if you are currently in college. So when you successfully logged in, you will see this screen. So you have to click on I accept the privacy policy and the terms of service. Now you need to click on the submit button. When you click on the submit button, you will move forward. Let's wait for some time until this page get load. Okay, so now you are moved forward to the home page of the MongoDB Atlas. Now it will ask you some questions. So first of all, what is your primary goal? You can choose from these option. You can choose whatever option you want, but I'm going with the learn MongoDB option that will more suitable. Now it is saying how long have you been developing software with MongoDB? So I'll just say I've never developed software with MongoDB before, right? Now what programming language you are going to use? Currently we are working with the Node.js, right? So we are going to use JavaScript inside the Node.js. Now, what type of data will your project use? So you don't have to choose anything inside it. You can just do not sure and none. And here also you can do not sure and none and click on the finish button. Now this will be the dashboard. Now you are going to create a server inside the MongoDB Atlas to use it, right? So we are going with the M0 server because this server is free and this is the best server to learn. You don't have to purchase any server from here, right? You can just click on the M0, and you don't have to change any setting inside this. Just click on the create deployment button. Now it will create a deployment of your server. Now your server is created, right? Now what you need to do is you need to choose the password. So what I suggest you to do, if you are doing this for the first time, you can just copy your username from here and you can paste your username inside the password. And remember that you cannot use any special character inside the password, right? You cannot use any special character. For example, you cannot use hash, at the rate, dollar, percentage sign. You cannot use these special characters, right? Now, after doing this, you can just click on the create database user. When you click on the create database user, now if you can see on the screen that your cluster is being created. So while the cluster is being created, on the left side, you can see the network access tab, right? You can see the network access. So you can go here, and currently you can see it is showing my system's IP address, right? But we are currently in the learning phase, so we don't have to protect our database that much. So what you can do, you can go and select on add IP address, select on add IP address, then you can click on this button, allow access from anywhere. So it will say 0.0.0.0/0. Now any IP address can access your database, right? So why I am doing this? I am doing this because sometime MongoDB will give you an error if you are using this IP address only. It will not detect your IP address sometime, and it will give you an error. That's why we are changing this to allow access from anywhere. And now you can click on the confirm button. When you click on the confirm button, you will see this 0.0.0, but currently these two are inactive, right? So when our cluster is prepared, you can see the cluster option on the left side. You need to click here. When this cluster is prepared in 1 to 3 minutes, then these two will be automatically activated, right? Currently they are in pending. Now one more thing I'm going to teach you, that the database access. When you go inside the database access, right, this is the user we have created. For example, if any reason you have forgot your password, so you can go in the database access, you can click on this edit button, and inside here, if you want to change your password, you can use edit password, write new password, and go in the bottom and click on the update user, right? So you don't have to um, see any other tutorial to change the MongoDB password if you forgot that password, right? You can do like this. Now I guess our server is created. No, so just wait for some time. Let our server is creating right now. So let's just wait for 1 minute, and then we will continue. So when this server is being created, we can explore some more thing. For example, here you can see this code or org, right? So if you click on this view all organization, you will see all the organization which you have currently. You can create a new organization. If you are creating a company's database, you can create a new organization and create a new project, right? You can go like this, and if you want to change the project also, you can start a new project from here. So you can do these things, right? You can explore these things from here, and other than this option, currently you don't have to understand much inside this data, inside this UI. So our server is taking a little bit more time, so let's just wait and go on to our code. So till now we can set up the .env file. Inside the .env file, you need to write mongodb underscore url, right? So inside the mongodb underscore url, you are going to write your mongodb url. I will we'll go to the mongodb atlas again. Don't close the tab. Right, now you need to go inside your index.js file, and first of all we are going to write one comment here, that this code snippet is related to the server creation, right? So you can write one comment here, server creation. Now after the server creation, you can write mongodb connection. You can write this comment so that whenever in future you will go through with this code, you can see what code you have done, right? So here you can write const mongodb equal to process dot env dot, you can just go inside your .env file, copy this thing from here. You can see this white dot here, right? It means I haven't saved the file yet. So you can do control s if you are using window, command s if you are using macbook. Now here in the index.js file, after this env dot, you need to write mongodb url. After writing this, you can call this. See, we have imported these mongoose library, right? So what mongoose library will do, it will provide you everything you need to connect with the MongoDB Atlas. Every function which is present in the MongoDB, you will find inside the mongoose library. Everything which is related to the MongoDB, you will find inside the mongoose library. Then that's why whenever we have to establish a connection with the MongoDB, you need the mongoose library inside your project. So after doing this, you can just call this mongoose library here, mongoose dot connect. You can use the connect option. Inside the connect option, you need to pass this variable const mongodb. You can pass this variable. Don't save the file yet. If you save the file, your server will get crash, right? So here what you can do, you can now we are going to handle the error. Whatever the error will is thrown by the mongodb, we are going to handle the error. So you need to call some more function, which is mongoose dot connection, right? After this mongoose dot connection, you can use the db dot on. So it will work as a error handler. So whenever we are getting any error, we are going to store the error inside this error variable, and we are only going to console dot error. We are going to console log it that MongoDB connection has some error. MongoDB connection error. After this, write a comma and error here. After doing db.on, now if I am successfully connected to the MongoDB database, I want to print something. db.once, and you can write open. After this open, write one callback function. Here you need to console log. Either you can write clg or either you can write full console.log connected to MongoDB. Then okay, so now we can go back to the server and check if this is still it is pending. Okay, so now now you will see this thing, right? So now our server is ready. MongoDB database is ready. Now you can click on this connect button. You need to click on the connect button and you will see this MongoDB for VS Code. You need to click here. Now you will see the link, right? You will see this third link, which is MongoDB deployment link, right? So you need to copy this link from here. You need to copy the link from here. You can come inside your VS Code again, go in the .env file and paste the link here. Now you can see this db password, right? You can see the db password, and what we have done in the password section, we have just copied the username. Now you need to remove this. You need to check this like very sincerely, that what part I am removing from this string. You can see the highlighted portion. You need to remove this whole highlighted portion, and you can paste the password here. Now just save the file, and as I said that if you are doing any changes in the .env file, your nodemon is not going to detect that change. That's why our server was not get refreshed, right? So you can go inside the terminal, press Ctrl C to terminate the server. Right now you can again write the command npm start to run the server. Now come inside the index.js file, and now you can save the file with Control S or Command S. Now you can see two things inside the terminal. One is the server is running on port number 4001, and the other is connected to the MongoDB, right? You can see these two things here. So now we have established a Node.js connection, Node.js server, and we also established the MongoDB connection, right? I hope you got this connection perfectly. Okay, so now if I tell you where to check for the data, you can go inside the browse collection, and I guess currently we don't have any data. Okay, we have some sample data here. So if you have studied the MongoDB before, so MongoDB generally store the data in the form of documents, right? So on the left side you can see the comments, embedded videos, movies, sessions, theater. These all are the collections. These all are the collections. And on the right side you can see this first document, second document, third document, right? Fourth document, fifth document. These all are the document. So if you go inside the movies section, you will see these document, right? So you will see these documents, right? If you see this sample mflix, this is the database name. This is the database name. So this is the sample database. Whenever you create the database, so MongoDB will automatically just create some sample data. Will just insert some sample data inside your database. What you can do, you can just delete this data from here. You can copy this, paste it here. Now just click on the drop button. So now you have dropped every data from your database. Okay, so now you have dropped everything. Now you can go again on the overview, right? And we have already connected this database. So just go on this clusters. Okay, so that's it for this video. We have successfully connected with the MongoDB, right? And you can just rewind this video a little bit if you are getting any error here, or you can write in the comment section. I will resolve that error. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for being with me, and take care.